Gemini, what is up, my people? So, Gemini, this is going to be your February 2021 Teroscope. If you like this, please like, subscribe, share to my channel. Thank you, Gemini. Let's get into it. Let's see what we got going on. Gemini. Some of you, if you're self-employed, you may be worried about finances right now, and I mean, who isn't? Because I'm self-employed, so COVID with everything else. So some of you could be dealing with an energy of when are things going to open back up? Am I losing money on this? Am I going to get money coming in? Some of you could also be looking into partnerships with other people, where you're trying to maybe split the cost of a business. So I feel like there may be some talks that are going to be going in with a potential business partner. If you do have a partner, you could be looking at restructuring the business. But I feel like there's going to be some conversations that are going to be coming in about money, Gemini. And it looks like a lot of you are trying to either manage your money, or like I said, if you're doing something with a business, you may be just trying to keep your doors open. Now, if you are a female or dealing with a mother figure, I feel like there is some type of um, delay or obstacle with this. If you're trying to get pregnant, it could be that you're trying, and it's not coming through. I keep seeing something with fertility. So some of you may be having to come to the conclusion that, oh, I have to go to a fertility specialist and I'm going to have to put some money into it. For a few of you, Spirit is just saying it's not the right time. So it doesn't mean give up. I would probably go to your doctor, make sure that there are no issues. For men or people who are not trying to get pregnant, there could be an issue with a mother figure where there seems to be some type of obstacle or delay. This could be miscommunication. Now, I know Mercury goes, what is it, in March? But I feel like it's already starting because a lot of my friends are already having a lot of miscommunications and breakdowns and fallouts over something that was said. So I will say, if there's communication that needs to be had with a mother figure within this month or next month, you may want to go ahead and tread softly, where it's like, let's just stick to the facts. Let's not get into emotions or things like that. Some of you, if you are too emotional, it could be that something gets misunderstood or misheard. And if you are a mother with children, this could be them telling you, you don't understand me. You're not listening to me. So some of you could be having communication with children. Now, I am getting something where a few of you may be discovering that something was taken from you, stolen from you, or there is some type of deception around you. Um, I keep getting something comes to light, and it's going to be something that may not make you 100% happy, but Spirit is saying that you're going to have to deal with it this month. So for a few of you, you could be accused of lying or stealing, or vice versa. You might be the one that's saying, look, I caught you. I went through some things and you're taking things away from me. For a few, this could be something that ends up in a legal situation. I feel like somebody may be suing someone. For some, this could be child support, where a person is like, you're trying to take money out of my bank account, or you're trying to do me in financially. But I do feel arguments or miscommunication about money, and it could be because there is theft or a lot of deception around it. Pay attention to contracts and things that you sign. Don't sign anything without reading everything through, so that you don't get caught up in this. Some of you may be going into business with a friend or with a family member, and you're like, okay, we're going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. But you may have issues where there is some things that are pertaining to money that may not be clearly stated. So be careful with that, Gemini, with any contracts. Let's see, Gemini. I do feel like there could be a love connection coming in, and it feels like water to me. So it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A few of you may be dealing with an air sign, with a no, not air, fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. So water or fire. Now, it doesn't have to be their sun sign. It could be anywhere in their planet. Water, you could be meeting somebody who's very intuitive, very spiritual. Maybe they like to talk. They could be a friend that's turning into something more. Fire signs tend to move a lot faster when it comes to relationships. They tend to be a little bit more aggressive. Some of them are like they rush in and it's passion, and then they burn out really quick. Or they come in and they're very dominant and they try to control everything. Not every fire sign. It depends on where your planets are. But for some of you, I'm getting two different energies with people that are coming in. Gemini. Some of you may be thinking about doing some different things to your body, tattoos, piercings, modifications, but I'm getting some type of transformation that's coming in. If you've been looking tired or drawn out or just worn out, a lot of you may be going in to get massages or facials, but it's almost like somebody looking in the mirror and going, wow, I don't look good. Or maybe it's because I don't feel good. So there could be some sickness that's coming in too, where you're thinking, I need to go ahead and get healthier. For a few, I feel like this is going to be changing diet, but for the majority, this looks like something that you're going out and getting, like some type of treatment. This could be Botox, this could be fillers, this could be massages. Um, Trying to figure out what else, but I get something with transformation. If it's not that, it's definitely going to be, oh, I want a new tattoo, or I want some type of new piercing, or I'm going to do something different. Some of you might be getting something with horns where they screw those things in your head. I don't know why, but I just saw that. I will say, and we saw this last time with you guys, be careful with manipulation, whether this is you manipulating or somebody else manipulating you. I feel like things come to a head. There could be some conflict that comes in with manipulation for you guys. Now, this is basically some of you may be feeling like I'm doing things I really don't want to do. Like, why am I doing this? Or you're doing it to appease people, or you're doing it to validate yourself with people. But I will say that some of you are literally you're doing things that do not make you happy. So if this is at work and you have to, work on projects with certain people, some of you may not have a choice. If this is a business, you could be doing some things like the paperwork that you really don't want to do, but you have to do it. But I do feel like manipulation. So make sure that you're not having somebody else push you into it. Like you're at work and somebody dumps all their paperwork on your desk. Or you're at home and somebody, cooks and leaves a sink full of dishes for you to wash. Some of you may be dealing with that energy of, I got to just go ahead and do it because nobody else is going to do it. I definitely see connections with money coming in. Some of you are going to be teaching. You could be traveling, making money. I see putting yourself out there a little bit more. Some of you are going to be taking some type of classes that open up doors for more money. But there seems to be some travel and something that comes in with education for you guys. Um, there may be some drama or some conflict with it. So make sure you check your schedule. Make sure that you check and confirm that everything is okay. Some of you could be very controversial and people are maybe testing you, because I feel that there's something that comes in with education or teaching, but there's a little bit of a pushback. So for a few of you, there could be a class that you have to take for your degree, but you don't want to, but it's like, I gotta take it. So we get some like pushback with that. Or for you, if you're a teacher, you could have some people that are questioning your methods or your classes, and there's a little bit of a pushback. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini spirit. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. All right, let's see what we got. Eight of Swords. Ooh, I sound real country with that. Eight of Swords. Well, I am from Texas, though. Five of Wands. The Strength card. Every now and then we try to put on our professional voice around here, but every now and then that country girl kind of sneaks out. The Hermit. Let me quit before I get stuck. Four Cups. Oh, that Knight of Blades, doing something you don't want to do. Wheel of Fortune. For some of you are going to snap out of it. Page of Blades, something coming to light. What comes to light? Okay, Three of Coins. Could be something that some people that you're working with are an opportunity. Two of Cups. Some of you could even find love in a work setting. Three of Blades, but make sure this person is single. They could be seeing other people. Let's see. The Eight of Cups. Things not working out the way you want. Ten of Coins, but we got some money coming in. So love may be a little bit janky, but you got to watch your budget. Five of Coins. We got money coming in, but you're giving it away or you spending too much. Justice could be that legal situation. You may lose some money in a legal situation, Gemini. Ace of Blades, things coming to light, being looked at deeper, and then we got Judgment. You may be feeling like some people are looking at you cross-eyed, or you may be looking at them side-eyed, like you took my money. All right, so Eight of Blades, we have an issue with self-imposed bondage, making decisions and things that may not be the best for you this month. So I will say take your time with it. This is literally somebody who's saying, I got a bunch of shit on my plate. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get past it. But this is not spirit holding you back. This is not people holding you back. This literally is something that you bring into your life. So If you feel like you're trapped in a situation, it's time to kind of sit down and go, how do I move? How do I maneuver? How do I navigate? Maybe you need to go to therapy. Maybe you need to get a reading. But for some of you, you're in some type of bondage situation that you put yourself in. And it may have been from bad decisions, and there could be regret, and it may even be guilt. Some of you may be punishing yourselves for something that happened. Or either this could be somebody around you who's doing it and you're dealing with this energy. But I do get conflicts that are going to be coming in, and this could be because of gossip. We got multiple people fighting with this situation. Some of you could be going into some energy this month where you're dealing with people that are making you feel very limited, very trapped in a situation. Maybe you don't want to get into drama, but you keep finding yourself in the drama. Maybe there is some conflict around you where you're like, I just can't catch a break. But there's an energy of things not working out the way you want, and it could have to do with gossip, slander. Like I said, for a few of you, you might be getting that pushback from something that you're trying to do. Now, it is temporary, so don't stay there, Gemini. Go ahead, have your pity party and move on. I feel like a lot of you, this could be depression. Like, I'm going through some things. I'm really not happy right now. I don't know how to get past it. Then I got all this other bullshit that's going on. It's just not making me feel good. The good thing about it is the strength card is coming right behind it. And with this strength card, we see somebody in a wheelchair who feels limited. Like, I can't really get out and do what I want to do. And that's kind of the same energy of this Eight of Swords. This person feels trapped, but they literally can open the window, not jump, but they can open the window, get some air, and they can walk back to the door, open the door, and go outside. So they're not actually trapped in this thing where they feel like it. And some of you, you may be figuring that out. Like, man, I know I'm in a bad situation. I know things are not going really the way I want, but I'm really not that stuck. I can still maneuver around this. I'm still strong enough to get past this. So I feel like there's going to be some type of come to clarity moment where you're like, whatever this drama is, whatever this bullcrap is that y'all guys, you feel yourselves in, whether this is with family, jobs, friends, you're realizing that it really is not holding you back. You can get up, dust yourself off, roll out, limp out, whatever you need to do. But Spirit is saying that you can move. You don't have to deal with some of the energies that are in your life right now. Now, we do have you come into that clarity. The Hermit card is pulling back. I don't need to deal with this. I don't need to be involved with this. I really don't even need to lose sleep about this. So I'm going to pull back. I'm not going to be as visible. I'm not going to be out there socializing as much as I was. I'm going to kind of take a little time back, self-reflect. Some of you could be going to school. You could be teaching. So you're trying to get your what would you call it? Your curriculum or your course in order so that you can go back and so you can go out and teach. Some of you may be taking classes or going back to school, or either there could be on the job training where it's like, you know what? I'm not going to focus on this energy over here. Let me get it right. Over here, I'm going to go ahead and pull back and focus on me and what I need to do to get past this. So I do see there's some self-reflection that's going on. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a little bit of depression because we have a dog that's looking at you that could be concerned. So some of you may even have an animal that's kind of like, what's wrong with you, Bubba? What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you going to be okay? So there's an energy of, I feel like an animal or a familiar that is kind of watching over you, whether they're actually physically there or in spirit. Now, we have the Four of Coins, and the Four of Coins is sometimes, to me, not being appreciated. This could be working a job where your skill set is amazing. Look at the sandcastle he built, and look at the money. He's like, wait a minute, I did all this and I only get 4 coins. Some of you could be dealing with this issue where it is financially. I'm working with a job and I'm not really getting the money that I need, or I need more money, but I don't have prospects coming in that fit my skill set. That could be why some of you are deciding to go back to school or do something with education. Some of you are feeling if this is a relationship with people around you, it's one-sided. I'm putting in a lot of work and I'm not getting anything else out of this. I'm not getting anything back. So I feel like there may be this thing of, especially with manipulation, with this Knight of Blades. If you look at it, he's cutting her bangs and she's looking like, wait a minute, I don't want that. Even the dog behind him is like, what? Why are you doing this? So I feel like some of you are doing some things that you really don't want to do, and it's really slowing you down. It's putting obstacles in your way. If you don't want to do it, Gemini, don't do it. You're an adult. If you're over 18, legally, the states say you can do whatever the hell you want to do. In some states, it's 15. But for some of you, you got to ask yourself, am I trying to please people? Am I trying to get some type of validation? Do I need a pat on the head from some people? Because it's showing that a lot of you are not getting it, but you're still putting energy into dead end situations. So if this is a job, this is like get your resume out and go look for another job. If this is a relationship, this is either let's have a talk, let's go to counseling, or let's move on. If this is a friendship, you could be dealing with someone where you feel like they're constantly pushing your boundaries and your barriers. And to be honest, that's really not a friend. Somebody that constantly feels like they need to come in and tell you what to do or how to do things, that really is not a compromise. Some of you are going to be feeling that way. I'm doing things that I really don't want to do. And it's not my skill set. So I will say you're not going to stay in this energy long, but you have to realize it if you're in it. If you know that you're going ahead and you're struggling with this, and it's almost like, okay, why am I doing it? Because that's the origin. Why am I doing it? Why am I going over to pick somebody up that I really don't want to go pick up? Why am I working this job over here that's not paying me enough money, but I don't really, maybe I'm scared to put my resume out. Maybe I'm scared I'm going to have to go back to school and get more education. There's something that you're not trying to deal with and it's causing problems with you, not necessarily the people around you, because it looks like the people around you could be getting what they want, but you may be unhappy, Gemini. So you got to get on top of that. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely showing that for a few of you, you can. It's like I need to move in a different direction. I feel like that I have some things that are value. I'm worthy. I'm valuable. I have some things that are going to be opening up. So let me put my nose to the grindstone and get up there and do what I need to do. Some of you could be traveling for money. Some of you, this could be a Lyft, Uber, flight attendant, pilot. You could even be a business person that just travels. You could be a business consultant that goes from state to state, or you could be an educator that travels. But I definitely feel like there's going to be some road trips or some plane trips this year for you guys. Some of you may be even getting a new vehicle, but I will say, I don't feel like it's 2021, so it may be new to you. Could be 2020, 2019, 2018. But I feel like some of you may be going in because you have to get a vehicle and you're trying to find something that definitely meets you where your finances are. So don't give up if you're looking for a car because it looks like that you're going to have something that comes in. Now, if you are traveling, because we have that page of blades, this could be some news that's coming in about a vehicle, and we got the tire rolling off. Now they're chasing it and they're laughing. So some of you could be having a minor car issue that just needs to be looked at. I will say pay attention, get your oil, get your maintenance done, especially if you have an older vehicle. But I mean, really, if you even have a new one, check your tire pressure and things like that to make sure that everything is okay. All right, you guys, because you could be discovering something really, really small. Now, we do have working with a team or connecting with people to build something. This could be mentorship. Some of you may be taking people under your wing, or you may have some people that are coming in to take you under their wing. But I definitely see some growth. This is working with people or networking with people to get some money in. We got a lot of people that are bringing something different to the table. So for a few, you could be networking naked. You could be naked working. I don't know because I do feel like some of you might get involved with someone you're working with. So maybe that came out for a reason. But I definitely get networking with people that may be trying to help you grow a business. Now, remember I said with some of you, you could be self-employed. And with COVID, you're like, okay, what can I do? Some of you may be joining forces with other people and saying, look, bring your products here, or bring your talent here, or bring your skill set here, and let's put it all together, combine it, and work together to build something. I feel like there's going to be some growth that comes in with partnerships for you. So for some of you, you're bringing additional people in to help with your business, whether this is a consultant or someone who comes in and gives you some type of blueprint, or actually, somebody that you hire, or a family member or a friend, and you're like, let's go into business together. Let's work something together because it looks like that we can make really good money. 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles is on top of this, which means that there is good money that could come in from an endeavor or a project or a work thing that's coming in for you guys. And 10 of Pentacles is really good because it's showing there's an increase, a really good financial increase that's coming in. But you have to watch your budget, Gemini. Whether this is a new job or a new business opportunity or entrepreneurship, the money is there, but you're pouring money out, and it looks like for some of you it could be in the wrong direction. Be careful of charity cases or pissing your money off. Some of you, this could be with gambling. This could be, going out and eating a lot or whatever, and I've been hubbing like crazy. And sometimes at the end of the month, I look at my thing, $400. $400. Even if I went to the grocery store for the month, I wouldn't spend $400. But lately, reading, I've been lazy and I'm like, just bring the food to me. But $400. What the fuck? Some of you may be, pissing money off like that. The money's coming in. Be careful of charity cases. We got people in the background that look to be homeless or down and out. They might not be homeless, but we got somebody, or do we have a tent in the background? They could be homeless. But this could just be people that are definitely not doing well. They could be having some issues in their life. Be careful that you're not having the people who come back to you over and over again, like, help me. Can you do this for me? Can you spare some more money for me? Can you help me out of this situation? Because I feel like some of you may be taken advantage of. There could be some manipulation that's coming in. For a few of you, Spirit is like you have money coming in, but you need to be able to manage it. Now, there could be some settlement that's going to bring this money in because we have the justice card. So this could be a legal thing, child support, disability. We have a car wreck in the background. Somebody could be getting some automobile settlement. But it looks like there's some money coming in. For some of you, this could be another stimulus check. For a few with the government, this could be tax refunds. So it could be like a lump sum of money that's coming your way. And you're like, well, I got to do this, I got to do that, and then this, and then that. And then next thing you know, you are broke. So I would be really careful, Gemini, that you go ahead and put money to the side. Work on your budget. If you feel like you need to, go ahead and download these apps where you can put $5 over, $10 over, $100 over, because it looks like this should be a good financial year for you guys, especially if you're focusing on your business and you start doing what you want to do, not what other people want to do. Think for yourself this year, Gemini. Some of you really are having an issue and you're very cerebral. You're very intelligent people. So you know when you're being played. But a lot of you, I don't know, if there's this thing of I just want to be connected to people, or I want to feel validated with people, be really careful that you don't get so caught up with a situation that you don't see people for who they really are. Because some of you may get to that point where it could cause problems financially. Now, like I said, I do feel like there's some legal situation that is coming in for you guys. For some, there may be some gossip or some other things that are going to be coming in. So this seems like a lot of conflict for a few, where you may need a mediator or somebody to come in between. We got bees in the background. So this is people who their words are stinging each other. Let me see if I can get the bees up there really close. The bees are right on top of the cars. So some people may be talking to you very toxic. There could be some verbal abuse that's going to be going on. Some of you may not be able to rectify this, whether this is with a boss, a partner, a friend, a spouse. Some of you may be saying some things where it's like, you know what, it's done. I do feel like that if you are having issues, there's either going to be something with family counseling or marriage counseling, because some of you are going to try to bring in a third party or a mediator, or there may be this other person who says, I don't want to lose you yet. Let's go ahead and try to bring something in so that we can make some type of deal that is beneficial to both of us, because the mediator is trying to smooth something out. Now, I will say there's some pain behind this. For a few of you, Three of Swords sometimes is cheating. And this could be cheating sexually. This could be a friend cheating you out of your money. This could be you cheating somebody out of their money and them feeling very sad or heartbroken. But there may be this thing of an ending of like divorce or separation, or legally unbinding yourself from a situation because of emotional pain or emotional hurt. There is some depression that's coming in with this. With the Eight of Cups, this is things not working out the way you thought they were going to work out and needing to move on. And for some of you, there may be some emotional tie to this. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles, though, for a lot of you, there was something that needed to end because it was necessary for you to grow. Now, the emotional pain could be that maybe you were in a family business, or you had children that were in your business, and maybe you had to fire one. I just feel like with this business thing or with this legal thing, for a lot of you, there's a lot of emotion attached to it, where it's not just, oh, I'm suing a company. Some of you, this could be really personal. You may be hurt behind this, and this could be divorce. You did some things I found out, and I got to walk away from you because I don't feel like that, we're going to be together anymore because of what you've done. Some of you with the three blades, this could even be problems with your health and your heart. So you may even be finding out something where you have to change your diet, or you have to do something a little bit differently because your heart is having issues. We have three pins in this heart. This could be heartache, or it could be actually heart pain. Now, it's a little bit more serious than heartburn normally when I see this card. So I will say, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, but if you are having problems, it may be time for you to go get checked out, because there may be some modifications that need to happen in your life for your health. Whether this is changing your diet, exercising, or maybe being put on medication. I was like, what is that screaming? I do feel that some of you may be feeling a little bit of an issue with judgment. There could be, well, people are talking about me, or people are saying this about me, or maybe somebody's looking at you and going, you know what, you could do your work better, or you could do this better, or maybe you're not what you say you are. There's a lot of things where, and we got somebody drinking, we got somebody blowing flowers out. Some of you may be dealing with substance abuse. People may be looking at you and going, okay, what you doing? Why are you doing that? It's something whenever I see judgment card, is somebody questioning the way you're living your life, whether this is for good or bad. You know, you could be perfectly happy and doing your thing, and somebody's like, okay, that's not healthy for you. Why are you doing that? Some of you may be feeling that you're being judged because of something you do. And with the bottle, with this person chugging it up, and then we got a glass there and another person drinking. Some of you may be having some type of issue with addiction, or you could be judging somebody who has an addiction around you. It's like, okay, what are you doing? We do have Ace of Blades, and this is discovery. So maybe you're dealing with someone and you discover that they have some type of addiction, or they have some type of behavior that is not beneficial to your life. So there could be some judgment there. Some of you could be connecting with someone that's looking at you and saying, you know what, I didn't see this issue that you had, but now I see it now. So there's something that definitely comes to light, and it needs to be worked out. So I feel that you can move forward with this person, or this person can move forward with you, or you can get on with your life, period. Some of you may see a relationship or something not materialize the way you want because something was discovered. You found out something about them, or they found out something about you, and it's almost like things not working out. There could be a little bit of depression. There could be a little bit of heartache because you thought something was going to be long term, and maybe because of what was found out, it can't. This is the ending, I think, for some people, of a spouse relationship. Could be divorce because of cheating. This could be an end of a friendship because something was found out. Remember, I said something about theft and deception. So some of you could be finding out, oh, they lied to me. They stole from me. Or somebody could be coming to you and saying, you did this to me. You lied to me. You stole from me. So there's an issue that's coming in, but it feels like it's coming to light. I do feel conflict around this with other people. So I will say, Gemini, if this is a job or you're having an issue with someone, go to HR and keep it there. Don't tell everybody in your space. If this is a family thing, deal with that person. If you need a mediator, bring that mediator in. But I feel for some of you, there's this thing of somebody talking too much or putting too much out there, and then it gets back. And then it's like it's a discovery. And then there's judgment. And then there's a turn in the back. This is either you turning your back on somebody because of something you found out, or somebody turning their back on you because of something that they found out. Now, this could be with a love relationship. We got Two of Cups and we got two people there. Now, this could be same-sex relationship. This could be connecting with someone who's of a different race or a different culture. Some of you may even be in a May December romance where the person is older, or way younger than you. I will say, be mindful that you go in to this connection transparent and truthful. Some of you may be finding out something about this person and it's like, whoa, I didn't know that. They could be finding out something about you. Normally, with Two of Cups to me, it's a soulmate card to me. So you could be connected and really drawn to someone and really wanting to work something out with them, whether this is a friendship or a romantic relationship. But it may be some things that come in this month where it's like, man, you know, things just went left. They went left. I don't feel good about it. I kind of am depressed about it. I need to kind of pull myself together. Some of you definitely, there's lipstick on the glass, could be finding out about a partner cheating. We got a lot of drinks. Some of you may be finding out about somebody who has, substance abuse. They could be drug addict or alcohol. But we do have some depression. We have some emotional eating. So be careful that if you are going through this, that you watch your diet, especially if you're having any hypertension or issues with your heart. I definitely see opportunities that are coming in with money. Ten of Pentacles is a really good financial upswing. The Five of Coins next to it, though, is showing somebody who's going to really be struggling with holding on to their money. If you don't know how to budget, you need to get with someone, some type of financial planner that can help you with this money. If you win the lottery or you have this lump sum that drops into your lap, I would say go ahead and do it, invest in it. Because some of you have money coming in, but you're not really managing it the way you need to be productive for you. I feel like there's a lot of hands out around you, Gemini. So be really careful that you're not trying to validate your worth by giving people things because you think it's going to make them love you more. Some of these people are going to be vampires, going to be energy vampires. They're going to be, coming to you because, oh, you helped me out last time, but there's no real emotional connection there. Be careful of people that you're attaching to this month where there's a faking of it, the emotional connection, but it's really not there because the person has an agenda, manipulation, people trying to get you to do things that they want you to do. So I will say be mindful. The growth is there, the money is there, but you're going to have to navigate some things and you're going to have to see things clearly. So that self-imposed bondage, that pity party, cry in your pillow, scream, pull yourself together, go to therapy, get a life coach, get somebody to help you manage your money so that you can be progressive this year because it should be a really good money year if you stay on point and don't get distracted by the bullshit that's going to be thrown at you. I feel like a lot of you can navigate it. You're going to be like, football players, you got it. But you just can't get distracted with the bullshit this year. All right, Gemini, love you. Mwah.